It's been a little bit of time since I've been doing this specifically, but this is something that I feel at least is necessary based on the current situation. I will say, out of character for a brief moment, it is a little bit busy in the household, so it might be a bit of background noise here and there. I do have a noise gate on, but it can only really do so much if it gets so loud. Back into character. I think it's time that we pay a certain someone a visit and perhaps get some information as to something that I had asked them to do before. Because it has been some time, and I do not know my sanity can take so long. So let's hope that our little compatriot has started, or at least gotten somewhere, with our little shared venture. Because if not, I might just have to take things into my own impatient hands. Which I don't want to do, but I will if necessary. It isn't fully necessary that Fate Seeker needs to be found. We just simply need to upset him wherever he is. And I've already laid the seeds to be framing somebody. Now, I just need to be sure a few things, or else I might just do things myself. I am not entirely the patient sort, nor am I impatient to a degree, but do like have things done in an efficient manner. And truly, this is inefficient. I need these things to go smoothly and in good time. Because if not, things could happen that could mess things up. I have plenty of things set up, and if something happens, which I don't want it to, something goes wrong, it could crumble in a slight way. But we'll see. If he has the information we need, then that's peachy. But I might be a bit annoyed if he doesn't. But I am prepared to act on my own if necessary. And would you look at that? Hello again. I see you were able to cite a little change.
Yes, it was quite effective. Actually, I kind of like the color better.
Well, we'll see if we need to keep it that way. I was hoping to get any sort of updates you might have.
Yes, updates. The thing is, I've been searching, and well, I actually had to I got called away. A past employer was unsatisfied with something, so I had to go fix that. So it has been slow going. However, I am getting ideas quite soon of where he's going to be. I had to put out feelers.
Ideas and feelers.
I should
Oh,
have it very soon. It is hard finding somebody that does not want to be found, especially whenever your time is split.
if I might be so bold as to ask, who was this past employer that you had business with?
An IRL employer.
Ah, I see.
Yes.
Understandable.
Yeah.
And these feelers, what might they be?
Um, hunches as well as past knowledges of what he has done. So searching areas that I know he likes. Um, just expanding them a little bit more broadly will be key.
So, in layman's terms, we're still where we were at the start.
Yes. By next week I should have it though.
I should
It's
hope
just
so. Because I will be honest, this relationship is business relationship, and we each
yes.
have our own personal things and projects that we have to get up to.
That's yeah.
Though I have something that is a little time sensitive. Not in the fact
Yes.
that it has a deadline, but that if it should be found by a party that doesn't exactly view me favorably, which at this point is a decent amount, then it could fall apart. Now, while you have been searching, I have been doing my own business of setting up little things to possibly paint others in a negative light, blowing up a few different altars and monuments, and putting very simple language on top of them does lend itself to Guy's style. But this sort of stuff can only go on for so long before
Well,
actual action needs to happen.
I did not think you were going to be so extreme with it. It was going to be more of a slow build-up, but blowing up altars is one way. I'll have it to you very soon.
I hope so. Because, admittedly, Fate Seeker business is something that I do desire, but when compared to the other objective that I'm trying to accomplish, it is secondary. And I am fully prepared to act on my own to accomplish that objective, even if it should so interrupt this Fatebringer business. And who knows, it might even get the job done even more efficiently than simply looking for him.
I mean, that is. I have no quarry with that. You can easily do that.
This Fatebringer is something that I want to leave. I plan to leave something lasting. And whether that is a bit of chaos, a new villain to fit the role, that would be very good. And if not, then I am prepared to put a scar on the very face of this place.
Ah, I see. Well, That is a much easier thing to do. If you need help with that, I can help with that. In fact, you know,
I'll give
some of
you.
these are more useful than that.
I have some of those as well, but they're for my personal project. In the meantime, I will let you have your week. And
It
if things
should be
do
done
not
faster.
if things do not progress by then, I will move forward with my own.
That is fair.
Now, forgive my harsh tone, but things just have been getting to me lately, and I don't claim to be impatient on a general scale, but time is not exactly on my side.
Fair. That is very fair. I've never been known, unless it is extremely dire, which I guess this is extremely dire, will speed up the process of my search, as well as other ways to ensure that Fatesbringer stays. There is much to be done.
I hope that I was not misguided in coming to you for assistance on this.
You are not. Whenever I say something, whenever something is needed of me, it gets done. I mean, there's just time sometimes takes a while. Not everything is expedient as you want it to be.
I'll give you the week. And if nothing changes, then I will do what I must. And perhaps I can leave a few things that might help you in my wake.
Things aren't what I need. In fact, I've just come returning from gathering more and more things. That's not a problem for me. It's, well, I searching sometimes is kind of find boring, so I get sidetracked on things. So I just need to buckle down, I guess.
Even better.
Yes. Well, sometimes certain things aren't so general. I might leave you a few more personal things that might not even belong to me. But we'll see in a week.
It'll be done.
I'll see if I need
I
any
hope
of
it
them
will.
now. Pardon me.
I don't enjoy taking this harsh tone, but things need to happen. Certain things should be happening, and other things are taking place as well. I have no idea where Bruh's gone. Business he's up to, misbehaving for the time being. Will most likely not be searching me out or looking to halt me, at least not until things get properly started. Moss, so far, doesn't seem to know where their bone god skull might have gone yet. That other one living alongside Moss, I've bought their trust for the time being. And I should go back and retrieve that pick I lent them before things get explosive guy is somewhere doing Lord knows what, but putting up statues of Wither and blowing up things that don't belong to the trickster, along with get prank signs, would lead people to possibly lean towards him as a suspect, which is the plan. After that, all that's really left to do is, first, if Cajun can get his week and use it well, then we frame Guy. And if not, then I'll simply do exactly what I was going to do anyways to frame Guy, but instead claim responsibility as I am the one who's doing it. Then we just call everyone, give misbehaving that note, bring everyone where they need to be, and also decide whether or not I still hand off a few different things to a few different people. Would be ideal to leave even more bits of chaos in my wake if I'm not able to bring out Fate. But we'll need to see about that once we get to that point. But now, we give him the week. Give him the week, see where we stand. And if things aren't going properly, then alongside my bit of carnage rain, I'll need to just add him onto the list of strike spots. I've already got a few good places in mind, so one additional spot wouldn't be too much of a hassle to do. But we'll have to wait and see where things stand. And of course, I'll be spacing things out a little bit. Can't have too much concentrated chaos in one spot, because then it would be too much to handle. I do still want them to survive and live on with the consequences of my actions. I guess we're sleeping. On with the consequences of my actions, but we need to wait and see for that. I'll most likely give Agent the Trident once this is over. As for the head of the Bone Guard, I will probably try to plant that on somebody else if it doesn't come time. If you aren't able to, well, I'll probably plant it on Guy if possible. If we're still going along with the framing plan. But if we're not, I will simply give it back. All it really is just, again, adding that degree of chaos. Even if the person that I'm causing the chaos to is someone that I once claimed as ally. Then again, I haven't been one to really stick to my guns when it comes to people. And thankfully all of this is still intact. And this funnel will soon serve its purpose in just over a week's time,
She said
regardless of what direction we take. In the meantime, I need to, let's say, contain myself. Can't exactly be a force people want to fear if I'm in fear of myself and what I will do if I get even more impatient. But we'll see in a week.